He was kind of wrecked in the freaking interstate. I know. I'm not on the interstate. We were almost to the interstate, and then we saw another wreck. It was like, like this car was off into the ditch. Well, not really a ditch, but the tree line. They thought there was a fence. There's a fence there, yeah. My eyes are on the road, and both hands are on the steering wheel. Yes, I am driving, but both hands are on the steering wheel, and as you can see, I'm not looking at the phone. But yeah, we were on the interstate, and Wednesdays are busy. We figured out why. It's because the remote workers who work from home and work and go into the office, they go back on Wednesdays. So that's why. My boyfriend found out from an Uber or Lyft driver, because he's like, what's the deal with Wednesdays? Ticky. And so I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we were on the interstate, and I was trying to go by it because there was a truck on the left side of me. I was in the very right lane because that's where I have to be to turn off the exit. I was close, almost to the exit, close to it. And I was trying to go faster, go past the truck, and then all of a sudden it's like trying to turn it, because I guess they must not see me, and they were veering over, and I was like, oh my god, I had to go over to the right. There was a shoulder, and then they saw, and then they like stopped turning, and I was like, slowed down. I'm like, okay, yeah, go, you go, you need to turn, obviously. And then I don't know what happened. I was just not as terrified as I probably should have been. I'm not fully awake, and then also like, I don't know, oh yeah, I'm just not fully awake, I guess. That was crazy. That was crazy. Like, people slow down, chill out. I have blind spots on this thing, and I just hate it. Hate that. But I'm used to them. When I first started driving this thing, it was very terrifying. I'm used to them now. I'm used to how the braking and the gas work, and adjusted to where the seat is and everything, but it took a bit. I was like, this is so annoying. I can't get adjusted. Now I'm adjusted, though. It's already kind of fall weather here because it's Minnesota, the fall weather. You should see I took pictures of it already, but you should see the sunrise. It's all breaking through the clouds. Can't really see it on this filter. Right, Ticky? Ain't that right, Ticky babies? You actually was up really well last night. You didn't want to. You fell asleep in your swing, then you woke up just as I was having to get in the shower. Daddy tried to put him on his new piano playmat, and then I haven't posted the videos of that yet. And then back in his swing. Well, I think he put him in his jumper and then his walker and everything. He just don't want to be in. So that he put it beside him on the couch. I'm like, yep, he really likes to sleep right there. Come out and he was sleeping. 999. I see that a lot on license plates, and I just saw 4444 on a bus, because there's buses that go around here. They're like they're tiny out-of-bus things. Well, they're just that small, like buses that look like they're disabled buses or whatever, handicap buses, but they're for like anybody. That's how they have them over here. But when you're in the bigger cities, they have the regular sized buses. But anyways, two of them I see them often on these routes, on this route or whatever, where we live is like that one, and then like there's another one that's 444. And so it's funny, like as we got off the interstate, that's the bus I turned ahead and I saw, and it was like 4444. I'm like, of course. You're protecting. We're protected. That's why that didn't happen. I've had near misses before. It's like, people. That's why I'm just so hyper vigilant driving. But I do want to show the sky. Yeah, you can't really see it. Oh, it looks so cool like this. Oh, wow. It looks so cool with this filter. Oh my god. Alright, anyways. That was our morning. Alright, Tiggy. I dyed my hair. And you're gonna see it on my forehead. I'm going to do the reveal later. So that's why I have this filter on. Okay, so hopefully your guys this morning is going better. Mine, that's not terrible. It could have been way worse, but just was like, wanted to share all that. Alright, you guys have a good Wednesday.